So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is Norby 9909, and he's driving probably one of the most underappreciated, underrespected tanks in the game right now. This is the Tiger P, the other version of Tiger. So has some historical precedence. This was a variant of Tiger that never actually saw it off the prototype table because as I recall, it had a terrible engine, which the Tiger 1 didn't have a particularly good engine, but this one had a particularly bad engine, and they went in favour of the other version, which was this was built by Porsche. The other one was built by Ferdinand, I believe. Anyway, whatever, history lessons aren't important. This is World of Tanks after all. He's on Mannerheim. He is middle tier. It's a tier 7 German heavy tank, and this is a tier 8 game, so it's a 357. The Nevada, the archetypal perfect gaming of World of Tanks, according to our friends in Minsk and Cyprus and wherever they are. Anyway, he's got to this lovely position on this rock, and what's this? This box tank is reversing back and gets killed right in front of him. Now, did you notice this game is amazing in terms of so much teamwork and good relations between things. There goes his platoon buddy. Look at that lovely shot onto that IS-3. Really nice. He got to this corner. Oof, nasty. He got to this corner and asked politely for that T-3485 to move back a bit, and he did. He did. T-3485 pulled back and left the corner here to the German heavy, which is fantastic and well impressive in terms of gamesmanship and team camaraderie and play. However, it's not helping the team. His platoon buddy's down already. It's 4-1, but look, this armour, when you get it angled on this Tiger 1, is actually pretty effective. He just blocked an IS-3 shell. That IS-3 is a big ass gun, tier 8 heavy obviously. He's trying to get some shells underneath the lower plate of that IS-3, which is obviously its weak spot. Ooh, there's a KV-2R on the premium KV-2s. Resplendent in his historic paint job. Puts a shot into him, and yeah, actually that's box tank dying exactly where he died. It's been really, really useful. Wow, what a shot that was onto the Jag Panther 4. That was amazing. He's hardly even taking much. I mean, the good thing about this gun, it doesn't need much snap shooting. It doesn't need it. Sorry, it's very good at snap shooting. It doesn't need an awful lot of aim time. But that was a pretty impressive shot on that Panzer 4, Jag Panther 4. Very good. Didn't even fully aim. Anyway, you notice also the meta of this map has changed considerably. Oh, I just want to point out again that he was asking the Crusader, shoot the IS-3 please. He's asking for artillery support. That IS-3 where he is an absolute biatch. It's really hard for anybody to hit that IS-3 or to do any noticeable damage. The only time when the IS-3 is getting any kind of problems when he's pushing through too far to fire his own gun. See, at the moment there's no way. Here he comes. There he goes, and he showed his lower plate, and Norby puts a lovely shell into his lower plate, because this 88 gun has a very impressive 203 average penetration with a standard round. It's a good little gun. It's the standard 88 you get on a lot of German heavy tanks and medium tanks and TDs and all sorts of stuff. Very good gun. Yeah, I was saying that how the meta. Oh, the T30, the IS-3 went the other side this time. What's he IS-3 has resorted to HE. Oh, you should be. Oh, right, that's it. You should be thrown out of the Russian Union. That is just disgraceful. There's an IS-3 firing HE for crying out loud. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. Not that happens ever, does it? The whole thing about the meta has changed on this map. It used to be that all the heavy tanks rushed down and forced along on the ice road. Now, what tends to happen, if they're sensible at least, in my view, is the southern team, the green team here, actually sits further south, actually tries to stop the attack of the enemy tanks coming down the ice road. And the reason for that is there's a lot more cover here, and you can pick them off. There's a lot more open ground. You get cover from all the TDs at the back, and it's really hard. And I found, particularly in higher tier tanks, you're in a slow moving heavy tank, you try and go down the ice road, you get shot to shit by all the TDs that's sitting up at C7, C8, excuse me, and all the tanks that push where these mediums and lights are coming from. Now he's going to do some side scraping as he's being hit by artillery. Oh, there's a Borsig there, that is not friendly. But look at that, it's gone immediately into HE. Loading HE, because if he can hit that turret of that Borsig's fired. Can he get a shell in before he disappears? Come on, we can get him. Missed. Dirt the shell into the earth. But never mind, self-propelled gun helps him out no end. Okay. And the I3 obviously is pulled back. We're getting arty to buggery it here. Now, being tracked in spot, so can't move. Got no repair kit, used that already. Luckily that IS-3 didn't... Oh no, there he comes, here he comes. I was going to say, luckily the IS-3 hasn't pulled around. Don't go side onto him. Track him in place. Had HE loaded, so that's what happened there. Oh, lovely done. Oh, nicely played. Had HE, hit the lower plate, and that was good night Vienna for that tier 8 heavy. Waiting for his spotting to disappear, because he knows the artillery's... Yeah, there we go. The artillery was all out for him. And, you know, he's doing, again, a good teamwork thing. He's pointing out to the self-propelled guns where that shot came from. And he's barely moved from this rock that he took ownership of early on in the game. And he's had an absolute monster. 4,000 damage. And that's why this map has changed completely. Is that you get into a position like that in a good, reasonably armoured tank, and you know what you're doing, you can pick off everything that tries to come around the corner. And that's what he did. He basically just sat there, said, come on, take me on, and none of them were able to. Even that IS-3 could not do it. Now he's being a little bit circumspect here. There is a light tank somewhere around here. He is on very, very little health. Oh, replay's bugged. Look at that. It seems to show he's got HE loaded. He hasn't. He's got AP loaded. He wants that Cromwell to move forward, which would be good, because a Cromwell sniping from that distance, yeah, not really going to do much good. Right. However, we have now seen the LTG light tank. The artillery is dead. So instead, Norby decides he is going to go and deal with this light tank. He's telling the guys that are up there to cap, which is the eminently sensible thing to do. Make sure you've got a safety net. There they go, it's starting to cap. Will the Crusader go up there? Yeah, I think he is. You can see he's gone into reverse. Now, where's this light tank? It's always tough to chase down a light tank. Except when he comes up right where you are. Can't get the shot, come on, just didn't react quickly enough. Oh, nicely done. Bounces the return shot, and the LTG is dead. That is it. Good game, well played. So that turned out to be an ace tanker, unsurprisingly. He got Spotter, he got Hand of God, Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect, and High Caliber. Finished up, well, unsurprisingly, top of his team. 1,820 base XP, 4,398 damage, 4 kills. He fired 27 shots, hit with 23 and penned with 20. That's that 88 in full glory for that 4,300 damage. He took 10 hits himself, half of which penned, half of which didn't. You know, everyone says the Tiger P has terrible armour or doesn't work. If you can get it to work, you can still block block shots, and he did block an IS-3 at one point. The IS-3 actually resorted to HE to try and pen him, so 1,300, I mean, that could be just the IS-3 was just crap, but anyway, whatever. 1,350 block damage, had 2,000 assistance damage. Again, that's one of the things that elevates a game from being just an okay game to a really good game. When you get all that assistance. 2,000 assistance on top of 4,000 damage equates to a really good game. He doesn't run a premium account, so 50,000 credits after costs, 35 profit. Would have been 60,000 if he'd been running a premium account. 1,820 XP plus the 91 for being in that platoon with the T20 gave him 1,911 XP. 2,867 if he had been running premium. So there you go, one of the more underappreciated tanks in the game right now, the Tiger P. A really effective tier 7 heavy, I think. Just people don't know how to angle, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe controversial. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom, signing out.